The Praxsym T-meter family of broadband wireless power meters is the first cost-effective handheld device of its kind. The T-meter was designed with all levels of users in mind, from those new to broadband wireless systems to the highly experienced. It is used to measure transmit power of a radio, determine signal loss through the coax cable, test coax terminations, and verify antenna operation. It is the perfect tool to aid in the deployment and maintenance of broadband wireless systems. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate the use of the Praxsym T-meter to verify proper termination of the transmission line as well as the integrity of the transmission line itself. Likewise, we can apply the same principles of termination testing to confirm proper antenna operation. Once power is applied, the T-meter automatically provides a VSWR measurement if a signal source is not connected to the input of the T-meter or the signal level is below specified range. Below range is displayed. Once the signal source is connected and included 50 ohms termination is connected on the output of the T-meter, the display should indicate a VSWR of 1.2 to 1. This is the lowest VSWR measurement the T-meter can make. This particular measurement is a great way to verify that the meter and the termination are operating within specifications. One of the most common failures in broadband wireless systems is due to poor transmission line terminations. A lot of things can go wrong with terminations in the microwave frequency bands. The higher the frequency, the more likely termination issues become. With the T-meter installed between the radio and the first coax connector, a VSWR measurement will indicate the performance of that nearest termination. The T-meter might also be able to identify problems with the transmission line in the first several feet beyond the first termination. One would expect that the VSWR of a properly terminated connector be near 1.2 to 1. If a higher measurement is taken and it isn't improved within the re-termination of the connector, it may be an indication of a problem with the transmission line. If this is the case, carefully inspect the transmission line for deformities, a bend radius that exceeds the transmission line specifications, or damage caused by lightning. Keep in mind that these same principles can be applied to determining the condition of a lightning protection device as well. Connecting the T-meter directly to a lightning protection device between it and the radio should indicate whether or not it is operating within specifications. Check the manufacturer's VSWR specifications to determine the expected measurement. Damage caused to lightning protection devices isn't always catastrophic. In some cases, performance of this device will degrade. The T-meter can help detect degraded performances of these types of devices. The last T-meter test in this demonstration is the antenna VSWR measurement. Few of the measurements exploit the T-meter's value like the antenna VSWR test, as the antenna can be one of the most expensive components in the system and the hardest to test without the right tool. It is important to check the antenna manufacturer's datasheet to determine the target VSWR prior to taking a measurement. Once the target VSWR is determined, typically between 1.2 to 1 and 1.5 to 1, the VSWR measurement can be taken with the T-meter input connected to the signal source, usually the far end of the transmission line, and the T-meter output connected directly to the antenna. If the VSWR measurement isn't within the specified VSWR range, it can be concluded that the antenna has been compromised or is defective. Typically, causes of failure include water impingement, physical damage, or poor quality manufacturing. Trying to troubleshoot broadband wireless systems without the correct tools is time-intensive and costly. Without the right tools, most will simply replace terminations, transmission line, and antennas until the conditions improve. Using the T-meter, a technician can quickly and easily identify problems without costly component replacements. Take the guesswork out of troubleshooting your broadband wireless system with Praxsym T-meter.